And welcome back. Veterans from North Mississippi received a special blessing today thanks to a nonprofit organization. WCBI's Chad Groening has that story.
This military veteran is receiving a special treat, a flight in this vintage World War II aircraft at Tupelo Regional Airport. Veterans from 2 nursing facilities were given the flights thanks to the Ageless Aviation Dreams Foundation. Columbus, Mississippi native Tim Newton was the pilot.
We take our 3 Stearman biplanes all over the country, giving completely free rides to veterans. And they can't buy a ride from us. They're 100% free. But it's our way of saying thank you to them for what they did for us.
We are taking residents from our retirement communities up in this beautiful plane and honoring our veterans and giving them a chance to relive the past and enjoy the memories and to honor them and salute them for the service that they gave us.
One of the men who got a ride was Tupelo Traceway Retirement Community resident Clifford Wilson, who was a pilot in the United States Air Force. He was actually able to fly the plane.
I haven't had my hands on the stick of an airplane in quite some time, but I was able to fly it. I was able to make some level turns and hold the altitude, which I thought was pretty good considering the instrumentation that we have on this airplane.
This Stearman aircraft behind me has a very storied history. For thousands and thousands of aviators, it was the very first plane they trained on, getting ready for World War II. Paul Castle is one of those trained on the Stearman and served in the 4th Air Force during World War II.
And I wound up in the cadet program, but then by that time, the timing, they had a surplus and they put me into gunnery school. And I attended gunnery school in Texas. And assigned to B-24s as a nose gunner, Emerson turret.
But Castle says the war ended before he was shipped overseas. Later, he became a pilot for Continental Airlines. Fellow World War II veteran Bruce O'Neill served in the United States Army during the war, and the flight brought back memories.
It's sort of nostalgic to be in that plane. The first time I ever flew was a plane similar to that, biplane, that came to our community, and we went up, and flew for 10 cents a flight. And I was about 8 years old then, so we've come a long ways in my years.
Fortunately, this flight was on the Ageless Aviation Dreams Foundation's dime. Chad Groening, WCBI News, Tupelo.
And those are some true heroes. The Dream Flight Tour moves on to some other locations in southern Mississippi this week.